Once upon a time, long ago, in a particular town named Ayeloja, there was a big tree that is so much interested in human life once it gets stained with blood. A Portuguese man on tourist, while hunting, saw the tree. He did not yield to the instructions of a young villager to stay away from the tree, nor snapped with it. He stained the tree with the blood of his bushmate while snapping, and hence his head was miraculously cut off. Fast forward to some years later, in modern days, Mr. Kasha is the principal to a boarding school. He is a single father to Chisom, who attends the same school, and also was a well-mannered female French teacher, Ms Kanyin, whom she was always jealous of by the other teachers. Amara, Chisom, Uti, Fiona, Vindita, and Lami are all in the same higher class and friends, except for Chisom, who doesn't really roll with them. She speaks more to Amara, though they are not as close as before, because Amara spends more of her time with the rest who she is not cool with. Amara is a brilliant child who wants to go to Harvard for her degrees, and the condition is to make A's in all her subjects. But French is actually giving her a big issue and creating a denial to her dream. Chisom and Vendite had a quarrel. Mr. Mustafa, the Agric teacher, gave all of them a befitting punishment. Mr. Mustafa is having a crush on Ms. Kanyin. He spoke to her, woke her, and drove her home in his jalopy. Lami persuaded Amara to come out in the night. The five of them, Lami, Amara, Uti, Vindite, and Fiona, met outside the dormitory of the school to chill, a place that is assumed to be forbidden to go by the school authorities. Oh, it is behind the cursed tree. Does it still exist? The principal invited Ms. Kanyin to his house, and also Mr. Martins, one of the board of academic trustees. They entrusted the exam question in the care of Ms. Kanyin since they could trust her. Amara came to visit Ms. Kanyin. She explained how French has been her weakness despite excessive reading, which is creating a block to her Harvard admission. She also asked Ms. Kanyin to help her out, but she refused her immediately and sent her out of the house. On her way leaving, Amara noticed Ms. Kanyin with the exam question. She stumbled on Mr. Mustafa, who came visiting Ms. Kanyin and requested to take Ms. Kanyin out on a date. Amara gave up studying for French and told her friends, Lami, Fiona, Uti, and Vedite, that she has a better way of approaching it. She told them Ms. Kanyin has the exam paper and she planned going on a date with Mr. Mustafa the next day. So they should plan a heist of stealing the exam paper and make photocopy of it. But none of them have access to Ms. Kanyin's apartment, which closed up the idea of the heist. Amara tried to rebuild her friendship with Chisom, the principal's daughter, and asked her to help her to achieve the heist, because Chisom has access to Ms. Kanyin's apartment, and she finally accepted because she owed Amara a favor. The five of them gathered at a round table to plan the heist. Chisom joined them in planning. Ms. Kanyin was dressed up for a date. Mr. Mustafa waiting outside her house to pick her up. He drove her up for the date. Now, the heist started. Chisom gave them the key to Ms. Kanyin's apartment and they went in. But the lock to the box where she put the paper won't open. Unfortunately, Mr. Mustafa Jalopi stopped at the way. He tried to fix it up and returned Ms. Kanyin back home, because that already ruined the date. Ms. Kanyin at her compound, and the guy is still indoor trying to unlock the padlock of the seal. They took the back door and ran away when they noticed her, leaving Amara inside. Chisom learned how all of them left, leaving Amara inside. She quickly devised a plan to help her escape. She was successful, but Vedinte, holding Chisom's dog, let it out to chase Ms Kanyin. She ran into the bush because she has phobia of dogs. The dog chased her until she fell and hit her head on a big tree, gushing out blood. Oh, it seems as though it is the forbidden cursed tree. I wish I was wrong. Mr. Mustafa bought flowers to the staff room for Ms Kanyin, but she was nowhere to be found. He went to her house. She wasn't there as well. He met the girls, Chisom and Amara, also searching for her, but she wasn't there. The news of her disappearance got to the principal, and he informed the authorities. A search party was arranged for her, but of no avail. Ms Kanyin became a ghost, a zombie, a blood-sucking one. She came for the life of Lami and killed her, flooding the ground with her blood. The school thought she slipped and fell on the zinc. They had a memorial service for her. A farmer brought some dead crops to Mr. Mustafa, the agric teacher, to tell him all crops are dying, and it's as though a mischief befell the land. He found the necklace he gave Ms Kanyin on the dead plant and required the farmer took him where he found it. It was just at that spot of the cursed tree. They found blood stain on the tree, indicating big trouble. Uti gushed out in blood while swimming. Ms Kanyin's ghost in action again. A candle night was also done for him. His friends wept a lot, this indicating a lot of problem. The farmer took Mr. Mustafa and Chisom to Baba, an elderly man who knows history of the land. The man explained to them that the tree was used by the ancestor to lock an evil spirit and to defend the community. And if blood should touch it, it awakens the evil spirit. More reason why it is sacred and forbidden. And before the elders could do anything to the tree, the land was sold. Fiona, Vindite's sister, decided to leave school, but was also killed in an accident by Ms Kanyin, leaving the friends to be three: Chisom, Amara, and Vindite. Ms Kanyin also came from Vindite and Amarachi. Amarachi was able to run away. She then killed Vindite. Chisom told her father about the cursed tree, but he didn't believe them. Mr. Mustafa, Chisom, and Amara went after the tree to destroy it. On getting there, they found Ms Kanyin's ghost at the front. Mr. Mustafa tried to distract her while the girls tried to burn up the tree, but they were not successful. She kept on defeating them on every attempt they made. The principal's Chisom's father appeared at the scene as well, trying to help out with a gun, but it wasn't working. She disappeared at his back and plucked out his organ with her fingers, this killing the principal. Amarachi quickly put the fire on the tree that has been fueled, and the tree caught fire. This destroyed the tree and Ms Kanyin's ghost, putting the girls at rest. Amarachi and Chisom were only the surviving friends. There is always a price to pay for all our bad actions and a reward for the good one. Be careful of your actions.